Yo, what's up YouTube family? It's your boy Cozy back at you with another hot TikTok reaction video. Today we will be reacting to some strange and bizarre TikTok reactions. I'm talking about the kind that will have you questioning everything. With that said, if you're new to the channel, go ahead, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I drop some new hot content that you definitely don't want to miss. One more thing, don't believe everything that you hear and see in these videos. Don't believe everything that I say in these videos. Always use your own discernment. Always do your own research. Remember, y'all, we got the Don't Fall for the Boo Boo merch out right now. Go ahead and hit the link in the video description and go get yours today before we run out. Let's get right to it. Spooky.
It's a scalar plasma projector which structurizes the body and anything you eat and consume.
Wait, do it on your face again.
Oh my god.
Does it feel good?
Yeah, it does.
What's your major? Are you at school?
I'm just free.
Free?
Oh, interesting. Oh, okay, that's it.
Oh man, look like a Tesla coil to me.
Teachers should not be teaching. They shouldn't be teaching their students their personal
agenda,
their personal ideology.
Yes,
that should stop when you get to the door, and it should be just the basics of education: math, reading,
Writing,
and writing.
They
don't need to know about all that other stuff. Expect maybe in high school years. But elementary school, middle school, them children don't need to know about politics. They don't need to know about identity. None of that stuff.
Right.
I feel like if the parents want them to know that, then that's on them. And they're coming up with all these laws to where they don't even have to notify the parents of the things that they're discussing with their children, as if the children belong to them.
Right.
This is my child.
Are you open to Elon buying TikTok?
I would be if you wanted to buy it.
Thank you for making our TikTok community such a rich and vibrant space.
Just a heads up. Look like the death being that Nikola Tesla created or invented and they stole.
So as you see, don't post nothing on Instagram because the police can read that and they'll use it against you. I'm not finna show us in a picture, but y'all get it. And then they gonna charge you with pretty much what else is on your Instagram, so just don't do it, bro. If you ain't hot, you good. Post whatever.
Stay informed, my people.
Will this be the last Super Bowl? This is insane must watch.
In no way am I political, but I am pretty fucking smart. And I know how to see things. Those of us who know, we know sports are fake. It's a big story, it's a big script. It's another story being told on the field. If you don't know what this next last Super Bowl represents, let me help you out a little bit. The Eagles versus the Chiefs. What do those words mean to you? What does the word eagle mean to you? When I say eagle, what's the first thing you think of? Exactly. All right, lock it in. Now when I say chief, what's the first thing you think of? Lock it in. Okay. Now, do the rest. You're smart enough. And good luck.
Let me know what you think about that down below.
They've just invented Spider-Man webs. We have the webs of Spider-Man before Grand Theft Auto 6. This is not a joke. The headlines are making its rounds today. I saw it all over TikTok. Now, the study itself and the innovation was discovered back in October of 2024. But just today, they started publishing the results. All the headlines are talking about it. In Tufts University, ready for this? They discovered that moths, we're talking the ugly ducklings of the butterfly family, in silk production, if you add certain additives and chemicals, you can actually turn said silk when it actually touches the air or oxygen to react, and it looks like spider silk. like Spider-Man webs that it's able to pick up things. Ready for this? 80 times its own weight. The chemist who discovered this was just cleaning its test tubes, and that's when they discovered, hey, why does the silk look like Spider-Man webbing? Whoa, it actually sticks. So they went back into the lab, formed a whole new hypothesis, and they realized if you inject, ready for this, dopamine of all chemicals and the additive to cause the oxygen reaction with the silk, you can create that web slinging action. Now, they were able to pick up like little blocks of wood from like 12 centimeters away, a scalpel that was dug into the sand, test tubes and certain materials. Like, it has its potentials, but because of the weight of the silk and the weight of humans, in order for it to be able to fully support a human weight, you're kind of looking like somewhere in the 1,000,000 times its own weight range because silk is so light. So 80 times is not a lot for us, but it's enough to pick up little objects, which is still cool because in our lifetime, that means that Spider-Man's webs are actively being able to be developed. And we may not be able to swing in to fight crime. We're probably going to swing into the pizza shop and then go back home and lay in bed and rot. But it's okay. I'm going to swing. Believe it or not, that sounded a lot cooler in my head. Not like that, you upside down pineapples. Anyways, that's the news for today. I love you. Thanks for watching.
Man, that is awesome. I ain't gonna lie, a real life Spider-Man would be cool. But the only thing is, if he got his own spider web, like if he has his own spider web that comes out of him, like it's like in the movie, out his veins or out his arm, out his wrist, that would be really cool. But I guess the web shooters that they created, like in the other Spider-Man, that would be cool too, though. But man, what do you think about that? Real life superheroes in the future? Could it be possible? That's what I want to know right now. Because right now they have a guy in Russia that is coming up with his own spider web. Like, he's almost perfected it. He already wears a Spider-Man suit all the time, like almost every day, I'm pretty sure. And they said they have a real life Iron Man too, man. I mean, like a guy that's, that has a real life Iron Man suit. And yes, it's capable of doing some of the things that the Iron Man in the movie is capable of doing, but not all, you know what I'm saying? But it would be pretty neat if, I'm pretty sure we could use it. Let me know what you think about that, though. Would it be cool? Do you think it's possible that we will have real life superheroes in the near future?
This is the pilot. So you're telling me 4 weeks ago, she's side by side with the president giving Medal of Freedoms. And then she's flying a Black Hawk helicopter 200 feet above and crashes into another plane. Investigate.
Coincidence?
What's up, the squad? Back with another video. I seen the title's going down. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe button for me, please. Y'all seen the title? Let's get in the video.
Finally, we know that the third pilot is 28-year-old Rebecca Lobach, the third soldier inside the doomed Black Hawk during the DC crash that clearly was caused by the helicopter. How do I know that? Because I've spoken with a dozen pilots who said clearly the Black Hawk helicopter was warned multiple times not to hit that plane. They were not flying where they were supposed to be. They were not flying on a path they were allowed to fly on. Something horrible went on inside of this helicopter. U.S. Army has identified female soldier doomed Black Hawk helicopter crash in the American Airlines flight, killing 67 people. Rebecca Lobach of Durham, North Carolina, was assigned to the 12th Aviation Battalion in Fort Belvoir, Virginia, and had served since 2019. The Army had initially refused to identify Lobach at the request of her family. Why would that be? And this is the problem, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see here, Rebecca Lobach was an aide to Joe Biden. Rebecca Lobach served as an escort at the White House. Rebecca Lobach served inside of not just the Army, but the Joe Biden administration. It's very curious. Why would somebody who's clearly not a full-time pilot be allowed to fly during and over some of the most dangerous airspace in the world? Lobach served as a White House social media aide during the Biden administration. And you can see here, was taking touristy photos at the press dais inside of the White House. I mean, I'm not saying that every person in the military must swear allegiance to one politician or another, but I am saying that if you're doing multiple jobs, if you're splitting your time and you're not a full-time pilot, why the hell are you allowed to fly over Washington, D.C.? But it gets even worse, ladies and gentlemen. The fact that they wouldn't release her name caused a lot of people to speculate. The fact that she was probably somebody who didn't like President Trump, obviously, you just have to assume this, right? If she works for Joe Biden, she doesn't like.
I just find it weird, though. Just thinking about that, it is weird. I know a lot of people, you can't really say that, and you can't really. Man, I think it's weird, bro. I don't care what nobody. Just first of all, having your social media scrub that didn't release, her name obviously, and who she was, and then now it comes out as she was a former Biden White House aide. I mean, come on, y'all.
Trump. If she works for Joe Biden, she has a very specific worldview. You can't work for Joe Biden, who is the most atrocious, woke, radically extremist, progressive president of our lifetime, and not hold those views. You wouldn't mesh, right? And she wasn't there to agitate. She enjoyed it. She has a bunch of squealing photos next to Joe Biden, was sitting there, working with Joe Biden. Here she is with Joe Biden, okay? Again, I'm not saying this doesn't mean she shouldn't serve in the military, but I am saying that why did they not give out her name? And there's no record of this 28-year-old online. So we have the Matthew Thomas Crooks, the Trump assassin in Butler. We have the same paradigm happening here, where for some inexplicable reason, young left-wing person, Matthew Thomas Crooks was a donor to the Democrat Party, right? A Biden supporter. They have zero social media record.
Exactly.
Was this an opportunity for the family to go and scrub and scrape all of Rebecca Loebach's social media? Would that social media presence have shown progressive left-wing anti-Trump views and maybe advocating for DEI in the military? Female Black Hawk helicopter soldier from...
Not looking like such a coincidence now, is it? Yeah, I didn't think so. Me personally, I don't believe in coincidences. Don't fall for the boo-boo, man.
You can call me crazy, but there is one pattern that I've noticed in this month of January 2025. The attack in New Orleans was perpetrated by someone from the U.S. military. Then right after that, we had the situation in Las Vegas, the Cybertruck outside of the Trump Towers that went boom. And that too was conducted by somebody that was in the U.S. military. Then there was these Humvees that were stolen from a military base this month. And I think there was some equipment that they took with it too. The person has been apprehended. Last night, tragically, we saw a U.S. military helicopter fly into a commercial plane. If you know me, I'm just a person that notices patterns for whatever reason. And this string of U.S. military, being evident in all of three of these big situations is just kind of weird to me. And this is no disrespect to anybody that has served in the military. I have friends that currently serve and have served in the military. I just found this to be a weird coincidence, and I guess I needed to say it because it's just one of those things that just keeps going round and round in my head for whatever reason.
So there was an incident where a piece of ice went through the next door neighbors. The neighbor next door saw the ice fall from the sky, and I don't know if you can tell, but there's a little bit of ice. There's ice over here. Fire department, police officers here trying to figure out. I mean, obviously it had to have come from a plane. Where else could it? And the lady next door she actually saw it come down. So now they're here. Yeah. And it must have been walking. And it just sounded like a big bomb, just went off or something?
I didn't hear nothing.
Well, you were, yeah. So, and the neighbor next door is not home, so, this is just crazy. Yes, I like your top.
Can we dab some of those?
Yeah, can't wear that to school, though.
Of course we can.
But I wonder how high this plane was.
30,000 feet probably.
Yeah, about at least 30,000.
Way up in the atmosphere. They just fell.
Wow.
But she said it was like this, really.
How big?
Like big.
Bigger than our
But it's
house.
hard to tell from the sky.
Yeah, it is.
Because I think that would have blessed
Are you gonna stay here, or
For
are
a
you
little
gonna?
while, yeah. I'm gonna be here for a little while, trying to figure out what's going on.
We're trying to go viral.
Yeah.
Dang, man, what if this was another one of those Joe Dirt incidents? From the movie Joe Dirt, whenever they was in the desert and something fell from the sky. They thought it was a meteorite. They thought they was gonna be rich and it was something valuable, and they took it to the bar, whatever. whatnot. And they found out it was Boo Boo, man. It was Dookie. And it came from a plane flying above, and they dumped their potable water, or their wastewater. It wasn't potable water, but their wastewater, and it froze or something like that. They said it froze on the way down or something, and turned to a ball or something like that. That's what it was. But that is crazy, man. What if that's what happened and it fell through somebody's roof? Man, I ain't gonna lie. Let's call the insurance company right now. We gonna have to and our lawyer, because we finna get some money. This is crazy. That should not be happening. That could have killed somebody.
A mystery chunk of ice came falling from the sky and crashed into a Flagler County home earlier this afternoon.
$1 million question tonight is how this was all possible. If you take a look right behind me here, that blue tarp is what is covering up a large hole created by ice. Frozen condensation on a jet flying overhead may have caused this 6 foot long by 3 feet wide hunk of ice to crash through the roof. It happened in the Seminole Woods neighborhood of Palm Coast. Neighbors hearing a loud boom and seeing damage.
Couldn't believe it. Never heard of it in my life. First time.
The fire department says no one was hurt.
Man, they know there wasn't no ice. That was Boo Boo.
Y'all, 19 bodies were just found floating in a boat in the Caribbean. The boat was apparently just seen out drifting near St. Kitts, and so they intercepted it, and when they got on board, they found 19 very badly decomposed bodies. Now, some of the documents on some of the people there were from West Africa, but as far as where they're exactly from or what happened to them, nobody really knows. But they do know that the people on board had been gone for quite some time before the vessel floated into their waters. And by the way, when I say so badly decomposed, from sight, they can't tell if people are male or female. In case some of you guys want to know how far West Africa is from St. Kitts, you're talking about right under 10,000 miles away. The most likely answer is that these people were migrants trying to flee the area that they were from. Imagine putting yourself in a situation where you know that death is very, very high, very, very possible, but your conditions are so bad that you have to leave it. Anyways, I will try to follow up on this story. I don't know if we're going to get any more updates, but in the event that we do and you want to know more, make sure to hit that follow button. And of course, drop your thoughts about this in the comments.
Nah, that's wild. That's wrong. I ain't gonna lie, that's wrong. Boy, the way he speared him, I almost thought he was Goldberg. For real, for real. And for the ones who don't know, Speed actually kind of got hurt doing this. You know, when they threw him, when that big guy threw him on the table at the end, he kind of skinned up his leg or something, or lost some skin on his leg, something like that. Hopefully it wasn't too bad, though.
This isn't my first time doing a video about the map of 2025. And we're still in January. And everything that has happened so far, honestly, this is not very far off. You look at Cali and it's completely underwater. You look here, obviously that earthquake is. What I am saying is the map of 2025 is, of America specifically, is something that could possibly happen. At first, I was kind of like, nah, it's not enough time for it to happen. But everything that so far happened in January, honestly, this is not very far off. And so all I'm saying is, I don't know. I mean, I heard that they're not letting people get passports or renew their passports. I've heard, I mean, they're closing the border. Maybe they're trying to keep us here for something. And so all I'm saying is, watch out. because this is the prediction of the Doomsday map of 2025. Prediction, okay? Perhaps that's why all the celebrities were buying bunkers and all those different things. All I'm saying is, I mean, I say watch out, but what can we really do? We can't do nothing. Really, it's just knowledge. And honestly, it's just a conspiracy at this point.
This is not to cause any fearmonger. This is just to keep people aware and on their P's and Q's. That's about it. That's all. That's it. All my rare breed crew, y'all, you know, spam the comment section. Show some love. Stay rare breed crew, or don't fall for the boo. It's all about the plot, deploy, the play in the comment section. Spam it up, y'all. Spam it up right now. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the day one followers. I appreciate all my new followers and subscribers, man. I appreciate all y'all. It's all love. I couldn't do it without y'all and God, of course. So let's get it.
You were there, but why are you there by yourself? Well, I tried to find them, and I couldn't. Are we on? Oh my! Wow! Yes, we're on TV. Do you know what time it is? Seriously?
It's 5 o'clock in the morning here.
Yes, it is.
Thank you, ladies. They're from Brooklyn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Brooklyn
New York.
in the house. Very
Yeah.
nice. Did y'all have a good night?
I did.
It was awesome.
It looks like it.
I got a lot of beads, and I got a grenade. Is this called a grenade?
Yes.
Yes. What exactly is in it again?
We don't know. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Get you where you need to go. Yeah.
Well, every time somebody said "Go Birds," I ate a beignet.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, seriously. Thank you, ladies.
You are so
Maybe I'll see you again tonight.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. New Orleans is something, isn't it?
Apparently, I wouldn't know. I was in bed
Is that
to
right?
wake up for the show.
Look how many beads I got last night.
And I won't even ask what you had to do to get those.
But, you know. So we're at Cafe Du Monde. If you've ever been to New Orleans, that is iconic back there.
It is a place you have to come.
Dang, Mike out there living his best life. I'm not. For the ones who may not know, he is a newscaster slash news anchor out there in Philadelphia. But man, did y'all see the way he half-ass spin that girl, man? He was like, yeah, okay, that's enough. That's cold, man. But Michael Playboy.
Talking unless y'all giving me land and 2,000 or more every week. You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm getting my Pakistani passport and Pakistani ID. I'm getting it. Do y'all agree? Mind your business. What? Talk.
Tell me you have a Pakistani passport?
I'm getting one. Do you have one?
I have Pakistani passport.
Oh, you do?
Why are you?
Okay, good. Listen,
What are you doing here?
I don't live here. I'm chilling.
You're chilling here. Why are you not taking your flight?
It's none of your business. Now go home. Here.
Dang.
Take it.
What are you doing here?
Take it.
Not your place.
If you haven't found him, what's your
Back that up.
Oh.
Okay. Hey, man. Hey, y'all see that? Hey, that's a black woman in Pakistani. You know what I'm saying? Pakistan. I mean, it's an American black woman. I think they said she's Muslim, though, but she's from New York. And she got, you know how they do the online scams. You know what I'm saying? They got Indians and Africans and all that to scam the older people and stuff for their money. She thought she was going out there to get her boyfriend. She was misled, probably scammed too for some of her money. But they want her to leave. She didn't want to leave. She said she finna join, you know what I'm saying? She finna join the community. She finna be Pakistan. She finna be Pakistani, I mean. She say, man, I'm finna be a politician over here. I'm finna help run the community over here. That's what she going over there saying. But I believe they said that she also had some type of mental disabilities or something like that. But that is crazy, man. But there's more. It's pretty viral right now. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all already heard about her or seen the videos though.
Which street are you from? America? You need water? You need water? Have you eaten anything? So you can be comfortable with me, ladies. I'm not comfortable with nobody. Not with the male, but the female. No. You're a guest. Leave me alone. You're a guest. Please leave me alone. I don't want to be bothered. Get sick. We want to help you. We just want to help you. Nothing else.
I ain't gonna lie though, that lady, the officer, was sick, man, and annoyed. She was trying her best. She was having as much patience as she could, but it seems like, man, after a while, she probably gonna get, kind of upset, because that lady wasn't trying to hear none of that.
No. Why? Respect for the law. Okay. Respect for the law. That shit back. I said
ये कह रही हैं कि कुछ कवानीन है, इंसानी हुकूक है और उसकी बुनियादों पर ये कम से कम 5,000 अमेरिकी डॉलर का मुतालबा कर रही है। सर वो भी पर डे? यस पर डे। Just one time.
That's crazy.
Working that stick out the back of the truck, get feisty. Tatted that face like a Gucci man nigga went brr, and I'm
Dang, she counted up that check. She said she got it, man. She got her chachos. She counted up right now, and I'm gonna make sure it's all of it too. Make sure y'all ain't show me a dollar.
Mr. Gates, you also called Elon Musk's political influence abroad, quote, insane, along with another word we can't repeat here. But what's your take on his political access and influence here in America right now?
Well, Elon, his private sector work, has been very innovative, really fantastic. A lot of private sector people, when they get into government, they don't take the time necessarily to see what the good work is or why it's structured the way it is. So I'm a little worried, particularly with this USAID stuff. My foundation partners with USAID on nutrition and getting vaccines out. And, there's incredible people. They're not actually worms that work there. So, hopefully we'll get some of that work back in shape. In fact, if we don't, you could have literally millions of deaths. So, with aid, people think, wow, how much do we give to these countries? As you said, it's less than 1%. People think it's 5% and it should be 2%, but it's actually under 1%.
Wow, and still saving lives. Well,
Bill Gates ain't to be trusted, man. I bet you are worried. I ain't gonna lie, he give me the vibes of the y'all seen the cartoon with the I think it's raining meatballs or something like that. When the boy he created the machine, or the young guy created the machine that makes it rain food or something like that. My kids like to watch. I forgot what it's called. But the professor in that cartoon, the one who the young guy looked up to, and he wanted to act like he needed him, but really he just wanted his technology and stuff, you know what I'm saying, his device, so he could use it for no good and make people start eating some type of bars, supposed to be nutrition bars and stuff, but they weren't really good. But that's the type of vibes I get off of Bill Gates, man. Not to be trusted, man. He's very manipulative. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about that video down below in the comment section. That is the end of the video. Y'all don't be shy. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe on your way out, especially if you're new to the channel, so you be notified whenever I drop some new hot content in the future that you definitely don't want to miss. But like I always say, it's your boy Cooley. I'm out. Holla.